Political theater, like the garbage truck stunt, is taking the focus off the actual issues that are, at stake, like preserving women's reproductive rights. Here's whose concept, because he's all about his concepts. Here's his concept of a plan on it. Watch.
My people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not.
Yeah.
He also grabs them whether they like it or not.
That's that when you say whether you like it or not, tells women a lot about who you are.
Yes.
And why they're going to stay away from you.
Yeah.
See, because with you, clearly no doesn't mean no.
Well, no.
Whether you like it or not means I'm going to do it whether you want it or not. That's not the message you want to send women right now.
But I have a question.
I might have an answer.
It's like a technical question.
Okay.
Can you protect women and assault them at the same time?
Right. Right. Right.
Is that possible?
Not the same woman.
You can emotionally assault them without physically touching them. But
right.
yeah, you can.
Even if you emotionally assault, you're not protecting.
No, you're not
No,
protecting.
you're not.
But to your point, the gaslighting
Gaslighting.
from this guy is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was found liable for sexual abuse of advice columnist E. Jean Carroll, let's say her name, in 1996, awarded her $5 million, and then she was also awarded $83.3 million in additional damages for his defamatory statements. He became the first former president to be convicted of felony crimes after a jury in New York found him guilty of all 34 charges in a scheme to illegally influence the 2016 election through a hush money payment to a porn star who said the two had sex, right? And so when you think about that, that's the guy that's going to protect women? That's the guy that's going to protect women's rights? I mean, does he think that women are so unsophisticated?
He
that
does.
we
He thinks we're stupid.
Don't know
He
what
does.
he's
He
saying?
doesn't have respect for women. Look at the way he treats women. He has no respect. He thinks we're stupid. He thinks we don't understand our own rights. And he's gonna fail on
I also
Tuesday.
think he's just misleading the public on the whole discussion around abortion. Like, I know I have different convictions around it than you guys, but I believe in, we're more similar,
What?
but
What's the
I believe in
difference?
some access and some limitation. But he is just...
Wait a minute. How is that different from us?
Oh, I'm just saying, I personally lean more pro-life. I maybe in the first several
and
weeks
so do
want
I.
some access.
So does she.
But
Yeah.
We're all pro-life.
We all
None
like-
of us want to kill anyone.
yeah, okay. My point being this. He is deliberately being ambiguous in how he talks to people about the issue of abortion, because he said he was
Ambiguous
against
is
the
the right word.
Yeah, he was against the 6-week ban in Florida, and now he's saying he's for it, even though he said it went too far. He's telling
And
people
he's
different things to
responsible for
different
overturning
audiences.
Roe.
He's responsible for the Dobbs decision, obviously, and I think that people feel very confused by where he is, and you just have to know that what we're seeing in Texas, Florida, where women can't get life-saving care for pregnancies that they wanted to protect.
But what's confusing
that's the
about
result.
it? He said, I am responsible for overturning Roe v. Wade. What is confusing
Because
about
then he
that?
goes out and he gaslights.
Well, so what?
Yeah, but the
Just
problem
in
is there were
original
bad faith
conversation.
actors in this thing. Throwing it back to the states, a lot of people were okay with that. When they saw what the states were willing to do, including this woman we were going to mention today, who died because they wouldn't take Texas.
Texas.
They wouldn't remove the baby after the baby was already dying until the heartbeat was gone. She ended up with sepsis and died, leaving a motherless child at home. And you look at what he's doing, and now a lot of pro-lifers are saying, we did not mean swing the pendulum to cost the life of these women. So let's swing it back to realize you cannot leave this up to the states if they're willing to sacrifice every woman in that state
on the
for their
ballot in
reproductive
10
health.
states. It's on the ballot in 10 states, and it has reproductive health rights has passed inflation as the top election issue, and it's on the ballot in 10 states. And so this is a losing issue for
And he
the
knows
GOP,
it.
Well,
and it's
let's
a
just
losing
remind
issue for
people
Trump.
what the cost of this is to the families of the women who have to deal with this. Not just the women who are saying, I need to get an abortion for whatever reason, but the women who don't want to have an abortion, who are trying to see their pregnancy through, who have issues where the body itself says, no, we're not seeing this one through. She can't go to the doctor in these states because the doctors won't touch her because the doctors
They're
say
afraid to
they're
lose their
going to say they're
licenses.
going to that
right.
we've performed an abortion. This is not how medicine works.
Right.
Medicine works. Ooh, I'm sick, I'm going to the doctor.
Do no harm.
Doctor says, hey, this is what we need to do,
Yeah.
and we'll take care of it. You take care of it with your God, I'll take care of it with the medicine. But now they can't do that.
No.
This is what is at stake. Because it's not going to be just us. Every woman needs the ability to go get herself taken care of. You men, we need you to stand up and say, listen, it's none of your business. It's my family and I. You can't do this to my wife or my partner or my lover. Women, we're sticking together on this. If you're one issue voter, you need to include this in your head because this affects you.
And your
This
children.
affects you and your children
And over half
directly.
of the
Family.
population.
Do not fall for the old okey doke.
Yep.
This ain't the time to fall for the okey doke. Go ahead now, do it with the music.
I'm sorry, I have a legal note. Trump has denied ever having an affair with Stormy Daniels.